Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Sabre Turbo in GTA Online. This car has been in the game for the entire time that it has been out. I remember before the game came out, this was a kind of a popular car because of some screenshots and some pictures of it in the trailer, I think. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't customized this thing in a long time. I haven't even customized it on this character yet. Let's get into it. Alright, so starting off, we're not going to be making it a Benny's vehicle today. That is an option. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to make it into a Benny's vehicle. But for right now, we're just going to do the regular version of the car. Starting off with the armor, we're going to go all the way up on that. Brakes as well. Bumpers, we have front and rear options on this car. We have the custom chin spoiler, extended chin, painted and chin spoiler, and painted and large splitter. I personally like the painted and chin spoiler. For the rear bumpers, we can paint it. I'm going to do it. Why not? Little chrome delete. That doesn't look too bad. For the engine, upgrade it all the way, of course. Exhaust. 3 options here. We got side exits we can do, or we can just do rear exits. I personally like the chrome tip exhaust the best, I think. It doesn't stick out too far. It's not too, like, see, this sticks out too far in my opinion, so we're going to go chrome tip. For the grill, we can do a de-chromed split grill, or a painted light surround. I think the de-chromed is the way to go. For the hood, we can do a cowl induction hood, a ram air hood, a carbon hood, a triple intake bug catcher, or a single intake bug catcher. Honestly, the ram hood and the cowl induction hood both look very good, and I'm not really sure which one to pick. I think I'm gonna go for the ram air hood though. I typically wouldn't, but we're gonna do that today. For the headlights, we're gonna go xenon. For the plate, we're gonna go yellow on black. For the respray, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with this thing. I know black and yellow is a popular color combo on this car, so I kind of want to stay away from that. I'm almost liking the cream. What if we do a cream primary, and for the secondary, we do a black? Oh, that's looking really good actually. I really like that. That's looking sick. I'm super happy with that. We can add a roll cage if we want to, or a stunt cage. Don't really want either. It's just a street car today, boys, so just gonna leave it alone. For the spoiler, we can do a low-level spoiler or leave it stock. I would like to add it simply because this car would greatly benefit from a little bit more traction. So you know what? We're actually gonna add it. Normally, I would never do that, but I kind of, I don't really mind the look too much. For the suspension, we can lower this thing all the way down. I think I'm only going to lower it down to sport suspension. I think it looks too low all the way down. Actually, you know what? It looks pretty okay. Let's do it all the way down. Transmission all the way up. Turbo as well. For the wheels, I never know what to do here. Let's go for the drag SPL, I think. Black is pretty clean. We could also do like a stone silver though. The black does match up nicely though with the rest of the car. Let's do black. For the tires, we can do bulletproof, of course. For tire design, we could add the drag radial. Nah, not today. Next up, we have the wheelie bar. Should we do the wheelie bar? I think, why not? Let's test it. Limo tint all the way out. This thing is looking really good, guys. I'm super happy with how this turned out. Let's take it down to the ground, do a sound test, and a little review. All right, so starting off with the sound test, here we go. So for a car that came out with the game, honestly doesn't sound too bad. Definitely could sound better. I do like the V8 sound though. It is pretty nice. The wheelie bar is very strange on this car. It doesn't seem to really work too well. With that being said, let's see how this thing is off the line. There's quite a bit of wheel spin, but it definitely could be worse. There's some muscle cars that would have this thing beat by a lot as far as spinning the wheels for no good reason and gaining no traction. So not too bad on that front. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. It takes off pretty quickly. Of course, it does have the wheelie bar attachment on it, so let's test this out. Let's see if this thing actually works. Not particularly well. So on some cars, the wheelie bar is a little bit wonky, and this is one of them. Gauntlet Classic Custom, the wheelie bar works extremely well. It actually allows you to have like a perfect launch, and you greatly benefit from having it on your car off the line. But this car, the wheelie bar appears to be completely broken, so if you are trying to make a drag car, I would avoid this thing simply because the wheelie bar does not really work as it's intended to. So definitely go for a different muscle car, and I'd honestly say the Gauntlet Classic Custom would probably be your best bet if you're looking for a drag racer. As far as everything else goes, for a muscle car, this thing's handling is not too terrible. As I was in the middle of saying that, of course, the car decided to spin out on me. But the car, it really, like, the handling is not too bad. Like, you can actually control it pretty well. You can get it sideways quite easily as well, but even when it is sideways, it is pretty controllable. Definitely worse handling cars out there. This thing is actually pretty impressive. It does have the spoiler on it, which helps a little tiny bit, but not that much, so... Anyway, guys, for $15,000, you can buy this thing on Benny's. It's probably worth the price. I mean, if, you could also find one off the street, and, you know, obviously that's completely free. So I'd say just do that rather than buying it. But, I mean, if you can't find one and you really want one, by all means, go on the internet, go to Benny's, and pick yourself up one of these. Very good car. I really like it. I'm super happy with how the customization turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, leave a dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.